Hello everyone, this is yours Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Chinese Parents Let's Play as we jump back in with our mini-series, The Year of Cow Cow. And what we have here is our little girl, Niu Niu, and she is on her way to become a legendary singer. And she's still young, we're just entered kindergarten, and we're going to continue our gameplay here. Now, she has a few new study options. We're going to grab both of them. Both of them are minimum costs, ballet and pinyin. And we have some new goals as well as a new event. Now the goal was from last time. We're saving this in our back pocket when we need it for a boost of action. Event is a new thing. So now we can request, depending on how much face point we have. We mentioned how this is important. We currently have 0 requests, but once we have some requests, we can request a certain, special thing we can do during scheduling. If our parents will grant it, there's a different success rate. So we want to get as many requests as we can, and we'll get one when we check our score. Basically, we'll score well and our parents will give us a favor. Right now, we can't do anything. So let's first pop open our event actually. So we're writing our diary. Painting class is my favorite class. Not only is it fun and easy, but everyone shows talent too. Everything just looks better in color. So basically, that is because we took the tier 1 painting, and that's going to be an interaction every turn if we have a career path that we are advancing. Let's do our mind map. Eureka. These cost 15, but they will blow up nearby fragments, absorbing them all. Very, very useful. And it will expand really quickly here for you. And we are on level 9, so potentially we can hit level 12 if we find all the doors. So here's to hoping that happens. There we go. We want to save actions. We're not going to click on random ones because we want to see more doors potentially. Okay, so here comes the decision. Do we want to use this to get a little bit of action back? I think so. Just a little bit. 20 action. Maybe we'll see a door, then it'd be super worth. If not, then it's just a bit unfortunate. And we'll check our score. We got 100 knowledge. We were selected as the most obedient child in kindergarten. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we got a request because we got something from the school. And these options obviously will vary. Every time it's going to be these 3. These will change once every few years. You have a few chances to grab them. I think for us, we might as well go for the rarest things. We don't need to collect any of these because I have collected these in the past. So there's no new trait that we must pick up. I think from these, maybe we'll start with the trampoline. Ah, we got it. Great. 50%, just took the middle ground there. And we're gonna jump into schedule. We didn't get the baby yoga. I don't believe we did. So we can keep trying for that. But we can also take a look at the new option of sofa trampoline. So this doesn't give us any charm, which is one reason why we are not gonna be doing it. I think it's gonna be straight up more baby yoga. Yeah, there's no competition. 8 charm as well, so off we go. Practice, practice, practice. We're getting the action from the random events, which is great. Let's see if we can get some interesting daily events. Midday nap. Kindergarten teacher asks everyone who's sleeping to raise their hand. 1, 2, 3, not sleeping. And we are dance genius. This bodes well for our singing career. You move with the music and mom think you're dance genius. She begins planning your future. It's okay, we're ahead of you, mom. We have everything checked out. And we are obsessed with the mirror, leads you to being late for several appointments, but the charm boost is great. Seems like we're setting up nicely to be a famous singer. We're only at 80, so we're gonna miss a few points. That's okay. We have a couple of new options here. We got a new expectation, one that's going to come at the ready for us already because we have really high stats. We are going to be fine. So this is another backup situation for us. Minimum Minimum. Good daughter, I'll show you something special today. What? Wait, what did we get? Reading and writing or geography knowledge? Doesn't sound very special, Dad. Alright, self-motivation. Got some charm. Arithmetics, 20, yeah, minimum. More charm. We don't have any new requests. And you can see now, starting on this turn, we now have to balance satisfaction and stress. So satisfaction is how our parents feel about us. We want this high. Stress is our own stress. We want this low. And that's going to dictate what we can do here, because now you can see that each one affect stress and satisfaction differently. So we can't spam stuff like we did before. Now, level 11, the most we can go to is 12, so there's no point to actually invest very heavily here. We just want to click the stuff we want and avoid the stuff that we don't want. Now, we do want to see a door. If we don't see a door, it's bad. There we go. We can probably spend that before we go. Let's grab this. Alright. Pretty efficient there. We don't need to use the goal here because it can't really advance anymore. And now it's about balancing. Now, did we pick up that trait? Eventually, we'll get trait pop-up during the end turn, so we don't have to check every time, but right now we don't have it. So I still want this, and this trait has no effect on stress and satisfaction, which is great. But the random daily ones will, so you never know if it's going up or down. And we can do a little bit of sofa trampoline. So these are more play, entertainment, so your parents are not going to be satisfied with you. Whereas study, you're going to be stressed out. So it's kind of a balance. I think Pin also gives a good trait, if I remember correctly. So I do want satisfaction to go up, because once it maxes out, we get a request. So we do want to boost that. Let's do 3 Baby Yoga, 2 Pin, and then 1 sofa trampoline. Baby Yoga time continues. We picked it up, rubber body. So see the pop-ups now on. You won't see it in the first couple turns, but once you get to like elementary school, kindergarten, you'll start seeing it. Unwanted cleanup. When mom tidies up your toys, she puts them in all kinds of places, some goes missing. Stress. Unruly. Whenever the entire family gather for dinner, you start crawling around under the table. I mean, we did get the crawling trait. She was bragging about it back then, now she doesn't like it. Another midday nap situation, baby yoga. We got the spelling bee on the first try, wonderful. Let's take that stress down a little bit. And we get to jump on the sofa. It's better than the amusement park. Alright, so we got choice again. And let's see, we don't have a request yet. I need to worry about stress very soon. These are minimum. We just have insane stat gain, so nothing to worry about here. And let's do our event and choice first. How come our daughter has your temper? Okay, so we're getting our first personality trait, mostly inherited from father. That is very important if you're starting out in the game. If this is your first generation, be very careful with stress and satisfaction, because whatever personality your first generation has will be passed on very frequently to later generations. So here, we ended up with our first trait, self-reliant, and that's our first trait from our father, which has probably been the first trait for every single generation so far. It's hard to get rid of them, so be careful when you first start out the game. Let's see our choice. Your neighbor's phone has been confiscated, he's playing at your house. This is when you decide to... Okay, so there's no good outcome here. The best one is to just stay neutral, and that is to actually hide behind your parents. Your parents are worried because they think you're too introverted, and that's it. No punishment. The other two are both negative, so we stayed away from that. We picked up 2 other epic traits, so I kind of know these are epic because we learned them before, and that's why we're gunning for them to help us win face battles. Let's do our... No. Gotta keep this handy. Do this. See if we can do level 16. Oh, we want to be below 100 when we click that, because you get 50 back. That's fast. We're gonna get to 16. I have a good feeling about this one. What do we get? Constitution. So that was bad, but I just want to expand the map a little bit more. We found it. Okay, we're at 16. Now we can't advance any farther. This is the most optimum turn. This is ideally what you're striving for every turn. Just clearing it to a multiple of 4. We are wasting 5 points. It will carry over, assuming we don't earn enough action during in-between turns, which we can't really control with all the randomness. But we're going to be scheduling. So Baby Yoga's done, Pin's done. That's good. We got to watch Stress. We got to watch Satisfaction. We got some new entertainment. These will pop up, you know, from time to time depending on your age. Constitution, action, stress. So this is a good de-stress. Doesn't hurt your satisfaction, whereas this will trade off with satisfaction. That's something you gotta think about. This gives a little bit of charm, but I want the trait for this. I think it's kind of good. I'm not sure. The boy and girl trait for this is different. I might be misremembering it, but we do want to de-stress really fast. Satisfaction is going to drop, and then we're going to study. What are we going to study? We're going to study reading and writing, which I think is also a good one. But it's not going to give us any charm, which is what we kind of want. Self-motivation? Yeah, it also gives satisfaction. That works. Let's go. Higher grades. Now you're finally in higher grades. Oh, not higher. Okay, so we're like the oldest class in kindergarten. In China, it's called 大班, and you can strut around like older children. Don't worry, one more year you'll be first grade, lowest grade. Whoopee, a cute girl saves a comment you have written and gives you a like. Whoopee, social media. Please remember to leave a like, comment below, and support the channel. Good plug. And block breaker. You're placing the final block a little bit skewed and it all falls apart. 心态崩了, mental boom. And we're getting stressed from that. Sofa trampoline. Oh, big boost in action. So we're gonna overflow a little bit. That's fine. It's better than going under. Self-motivation. Practicing self-motivation. 我是真的真的真的真的真的很不错. I am really, 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 really not bad. And we'll continue to repeat until we believe it, and we get foreteller trait. It's probably not a great one, but we'll take it. We needed to balance out our stress situation. It's rare. It's not terrible. It's not epic. Not everything can be epic. Minimum we'll buy. Now you might be thinking we're cruising along, but in the end, a lot of these will be like $999. That's the max cost of study for knowledge, and we're not going to have enough. So grab them when they're cheap, and we'll grab all of them. They're all minimum. Simply speaking, history is just 5,000 years of wind and rain and however many dreams. 5000年的风. Yeah, it's a song. It's a song. It's a Chinese song lyric being translated. I'm not gonna sing it and embarrass myself. We still have that for one turn. We have to use it this turn. So if you don't use it, you lose it. You gotta click the complete. So we're gonna have to use it here. Let's do it here before we do the score, because every single stat point affects your score. We have chain fragments. These cost 20, but they will absorb everything that's shown of that color. Not great unless you show the whole thing, basically. We need doors. There we go. We need to go to 20. We got a little greedy. Click the extra one. Getting a little confident that we're going to see the next level. Plus we get some action back from that. So confidence way up. And then we get slapped with the reality. If we don't get this door... Oh, we could have been really screwed. Because then we waste basically next turn. Because we'll just get to 20 and we get stuck. Now we get to enjoy ourselves. Double explosions. 25 is an awkward number. Let's use that and then just boost. Oh, we're done. That's good. Perfect. Nothing will overflow. Let's see our score. You're selected as one who loves to brush their teeth. Less knowledge, but a request. So once you get it, you don't request it again. I don't think we need tablet games because I think we're gonna fail. But then again, this is not that good. Maybe we'll succeed. Hey, what do you know? 25%. And we can schedule things now. So now this can be part of the plan because tablet game is a huge de-stressor. It still hurts satisfaction, but it de-stressed by much more, allowing you to do more stuff. So let's do 2 of those. And we'll boost our satisfaction back up with some sort of learning. Or maybe self-motivation for charm. We literally need thousands of charm. I think like 7,000 plus charm if we want to become like a superstar singer. So we're really lagging behind. Yeah, I convinced myself. We're doing self-motivation. Even, did we get the trait for it? That might put me back. Yeah. What else gives charm? We did that. I guess mood management, 7 charm, not bad. There we go, a little bit less, but we still get satisfaction. It's a tablet game. No one has time to play with you, so play on the family tablet. Oh, that's it's the start of a gamer. A little bit of action right there. Mood management, we've seen this. Where's our dailies? Oh, we got a lot of action back. That's good. A lot of action back. Sugar-coated bullet. Another kid gives you some candy, asks you to play with him. The candy makes you energetic. Okay. Is it bribing us? Is this early stages of flirting? We're still in kindergarten. Sick and get blamed. You catch a cold and your dad complains that you are neither eating or wearing enough. Ouch. Picked up child. Dad said they picked you up near a trash can. Mom says you fell down heaven. This is when you asked, how was I born? And then the truth behind both versions, which are different, is that 反正就不是亲生的呗. I'm not, no matter which version, we're not actually born by our parents. That's our realization. Don't remember. Mood management. Let's see. Picked up a bunch of new study options. We have our first talent show. Now this is very complicated, so I'll explain that. We want not this one because it's not minimum yet. We need 5,000. That's gonna be a while, but we're very ahead on study, by the way. Grabbing all of these. Okay, so talent show is where you show off a trait. We have 3 that are epic. Doesn't mean much, just means they give more points. But we also have to know something else. So here is our talent show. Here's our host, Sonny Hua, represented by Hua Shao, who is a pretty famous host in China. He hosts a lot of music selection shows. And anyways, let's see. We have our show. We get to pick which talent, each have a score. Now, the score depends on the theme. So compassionate is the theme. And there's like 5 different themes. And each trait has a different score for different themes. Now, some of these we have tried and we know the score for compassionate here. So we're gonna just go with full flip mark, which is 60. The max is 100 points. There's very few 100 points traits in the game. Even so, there's just not that many. 60 is not bad. We probably win with this. And you can see this is also epic trait, right? Epic, 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 but they have different scores, which is why it's a little bit complicated. We're gonna go with this. Yes, we're gonna flip around somersault for competition, and let's see our competition in the competition. Fanny is performing a song, Park Love. Donnie is performing Who Let the Chickens Out, and then Niu Niu doing the full flip marks. And let's see how we do. Since this is the first talent show, I think we'll win because 60 is probably high enough. We probably need 80 or more for the second ones. That's why we need better traits. Yep, we win. The final award of the year. Get 500 knowledge and a lot of fame. Fame is going to be useful later. Anyhow, we can talk about it when it happens. I think I don't know if it's face. Fame is it's fame. It's a face. I think we just get face value. Yeah, we did well. Let's do our mind map. Kaboom. See, we only saw one red, so we only got one extra red. Door, wonderful. Oh, and we get an eye. So eye will show the whole place. No point to waste 18 to click it because we have the door. And we need to hit stage 24. And action, or lightning, will give you a random amount of action back. So use it when you're low. Boom. Ooh, so we definitely want to click this before we go. Okay, perfect amount. Go back to max. Just got to find the door on this one try. We have backup. Definitely find the door with that. And here's where we want to be efficient. So we hit this, explode, get that, click all the yellow, get some action back, click all the ones we want. We only really want knowledge. Oh, misclick. We don't really care about all these orbs. It's not a lot of point even if you add it up. Our passive gain is much better. And if we did want one, it would be imagination, which is associated with seeing. There's no purple war, but there's 3 of these. I'm gonna grab those. It's still very early on in the game. There's gonna be a lot of turns left for those to pay out. Nothing useful. There we go. And that would do it. Let's do our schedule. We're still focused on charm. Tablet game is keeping de-stress in control. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this. Unless we want to pick up like a trait from one of the educational one. Like Geometry 101 I think is also an epic one. Alright, no more charm for us. We're learning math. And we're going to elementary school. We're learning geometry in kindergarten. You see how ahead we are? And we became much cuter. I don't want to go to elementary school. There's no slide there. Shh, don't behave like that on the street. Look, other people are laughing at you. There are so many kids in elementary school. If you behave well, they will like you and make friends with you. Okay. And we get sick. Power versus power. Your teachers say brush one tooth at a time. Your parents say do it all at once. And they argue. 你们说完了没有? Are you guys done? And we're caught in between, but the satisfaction boost is nice. And we are using lipstick. Charm. Tablet, no trait. Geometry, come on, geometry. We need some more action, please. Action! Oh, we got some. And we got the trait, reverse compass. Not gonna max. So you notice we gone up to 160 as well, because we're in elementary school. These will go up. We get to do more things. A lot of new stuff. You seem to be very interested in that little shop. I'll try my best to give you pocket money allowance from time to time. He's a HR specialist, so 50 a turn, I believe. Please don't go crazy with shopping. You get pocket money each turn now. Yep, and we can also work for more money. We don't need to buy much. There's not much we need. Some of the item will be like career, but we'll take a look later. Let's grab all the ones we can that are minimum. Impossible train scientists like Newton anymore. Children never even get to see any apple tree. How are they supposed to get hit by apple? That's how Newton trained, right? Get hit by apple until a spark hits. Now, Computer 101, this is a career path. That's why it's green. Even though we're not going for this career, I still want to get the stats for it. So let's go for it. And we also get a new job. This isn't something a girl should be learning. This is for boys. Dad, shame on you. 6-year-old though, still very young. We picked up another epic trait. Great. So we can use it in face battle. Let's look at shop first. We only have 50. So this is our shop. Usually these are one-time items. They're used to boost your satisfaction or your de-stressing. I'd really like to buy a de-stress item if we have money. Or these are toys. This will add new entertainment events for you, and they'll also have traits associated with them. And we have done most of these, so I'm not really desperate for them. And the bottom ones are skills. So entertainment skills. Skills are related to careers. Most of these are career paths. So if you want to be a game developer, you would buy this indie game CD key. If you want to be I forgot what this is. Figurine, maybe the Asian career. Or the idol career? No, I don't know. Or anime career. Maybe it's like the anime career off the drawing pad. I forgot about it. This is to become an online star, or just a star. And this is to be a singer. That's exactly what we want. So, save money. Buy portable MP3 player. And we don't have one right now, but we can, use our action to work to get money. Because we are good at geography, we can become a guide. We can use the operating system trait. Basically, it depends on what trait we have sometimes, or what skill we have. We're gonna first ace our face battle. This is what we're bringing in. I mean, we only have 7, we can have up to 9. If we have more than 9, we can refresh and change the order. We don't have more than 9. Think about it, we are shown 3, use 1, 5 turns. The first 7 will always be shown. So here we get to use all these 5 here and just ignore those 2. Let's see who our opponent is this time. Who's gonna get whooped? A superficial friend, level 60, so they'll do 60 damage to us. And we'll do, as much as we can back. I don't think we can knock her out. We can do 84 from our epic ones. And then we have one rare, which is 14, so 95. Oh, 84 would knock her out. Goodbye. Early exit. Goodbye. And we win. We win early, so we get more face points because we have more health. And let's see. We are going to do this. We have... No, I want to click this. We don't have any goals as backups. So we're just going to try to get to 28 by ourselves. The door's right here, but we might as well grab this because we can just spend 50. We popped open the eye on the explosion. Well, this is good value. We're still over the 50 mark. So grab one of these and go. The ones that are showing up are quite nice. Like this would be great. Get some action back. Find our door, find our door. Okay, the action refresh are keeping us in this. Yeah, not worth it at this point, because we gotta see one more. We gotta get to 28. Come on, door, door, door. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. That's it. We can't use the 8 points though. There are a couple of 8-point work options, like the thorough cleanup, housework chores, make some money on the side, buy our MP3 player to start our career as a singer. But ending on like 27 is just terrible, because next turn, alright, we get 4.9 times the money. It's random. Yeah, because next time we're gonna be stuck on 28, which is really bad. Well, let's not gripe. Let's go and find something cool to do. We want charm, but there's no option to add charm, so we're gonna keep doing this as a good de-stress option. And here, I don't know. None of the school stuff will give us charm. We can do vocab. I think vocab has an epic trait as well. Maybe probability definitely has one. Let's be a smart math kid. Learning probability as a 6-year-old. That is hardcore. Yeah, let's go. Maybe it's just, playing tablet games, you want to learn probability. Maybe we're playing a gotcha game, want to know the loot box probability. Vicious monsters, bad dream, loses imaginations, not cool. Warm-hearted, your parents thought you were lost but found you with a stray cat downstairs. Lovely kid. Just care about the action here. For your sake, you wake up, realize you wet the bed, but you dare not tell mom. Whoopsies. Well, as long as we don't lose charm for wetting the bed, I'm all for it. Alright, so the probability is 听说被炸到的概率小于吃鸭. Okay, so this is the zone. This is like PUBG. And I heard that the chance of getting hit by the zone is less than the chance of This is eating duck. They're not using the chicken dinner saying. 吃鸡 would like eat chicken would be chicken dinner in Chinese. But here it's saying this lower chance of getting hit than winning. And then you get hit and killed. That's probability for you. Now, we didn't get any trait, but we maxed out satisfaction to the point where it reset. So when it resets, what happened is your mom, or yeah, I think it's always your mom, gives you a -5 mind shadow. We didn't have any. If we had any mind shadow issues where we overstressed, it would go down. We get some action back. Oh, we get some action back. Oh, okay, and we get money. Okay, but this only happens during end turn, so basically it'll help us refresh it. It doesn't help, it's not going to clutch a situation where we're stuck on 28. Anyways, we picked up some new skills to learn. Say hello in English. That's our new expectation here. We're not going to be using that for a while. We have our first exam, okay. It's not an actual test yet, but eventually we'll have a test option. Here we're still doing the mind map. Why can't this computer ever turn on properly? It's probably a problem with the drivers. I'll reinstall them for you. Not bad, but girls should go out more, unless you intend to marry a computer. Well, both mom and dad are pretty keen on us not going down the comp sci route. We're just grabbing all the minimum ones, picking up more part-time option. We're also going to do PE class. It can lead to a sport career, which we're not going for, but there's some study options, scheduling options that we need the trait for that we haven't collected so far, and I'm going to try to grab them when we can. Let's see, what do we want? We want to request. There's also challenges, right? We can probably win a challenge with what we have, because we can do 95 damage, right now, which is enough to win a challenge. We'll do that. Let's first request. Oh, we don't have one. Huh, I thought we got one. I guess not. We got Mind Shadow, Action, and Money. No requests. Yeah, sometimes money, sometimes requests. But we got enough money to buy the MP3 player. That's good. So tons to do. Let's start with this. It's going to be a very boring one because we cannot advance past this level. There are no doors on this map. We just grab the ones we want. And that's it. 4 is also an awkward number because I don't think there's any work that's 4. Minimum is 5. Yeah, so we're just wasting it. Let's do our challenge. So the challenge uses our trait in a face battle. And they're always a special character. It's preset. There's only like 6 and you get 5 each time, so there's lots of repeats. So we have a handsome and genius guy. Let's see, she could... Oh, it's talking about a girl. It's probably Jessica. So super... Oh, Bernard. Oh, it is a guy. Wait, I'm confused on this storyline. Bernard's mom is going to challenge us. So the requirements that our EQ has to be at least over 1,000. Any acting related trait, she's immune because her kid is a very famous or, child actor. And if we win, we get 500 points of EQ and also a legendary trait, a 28 hitter. So once you get one, you can snowball. And you can see that we will do 95 damage guaranteed. No, 84, 98 damage guaranteed. Right? 98 damage. Yeah, 98 damage guaranteed. And these will always hit you for 90. So because of that, we win. You need, a good combination of epic and rare traits to win these. Technically 4 epic and 1 common also wins. We have a little bit extra here. And we win. Edge her out by 8 points, and that's how much face we'll win. But we get Endless Fame, which is legendary. It's 28 in terms of how much damage it does. But I don't think we'll get it on the next challenge. You can't challenge a second person until the next turn, which is just fine. We did that. We haven't shopped. We have enough to buy our MP3 player and start our singing career. Music Theory 101. Now we can fully de-stress now that we don't have a... You can only buy 2 a turn. This gives the most de-stress. We probably should have bought that. We save a little bit of money. Yeah, you can only buy 2 de-stress items. You can also boost satisfaction. Our satisfaction is fine, and we're also poor, so we can't even afford that. This is our first big exam. Let's see how we do. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. I'm pretty sure we got perfect score. Yep, because our stats just off the chart. We're learning probability as a 7-year-old, so easy stuff, easy stuff. Big face gain, music theory. I'm gonna start that. We can wait on these. We're stingy with these points. The goal can wait. We're good. Let's schedule. Now, just because we have a music theory, we don't need to do it. Because you don't need the trait to finish the career. You just need to learn the skill. If you haven't got the trait, you might do it. But I already got the trait. You can see the new trait has been checkmarked. It's not anything we need to look for. It does give a lot of charm. That's the only thing I have to say. So if we need charm, and we don't need any skills, traits that are new, like all these we have got before, like you can check which ones you have not acquired yet. It's blank. We have all these. So that means I just want charm. That means we're doing music theory. We're gonna spam music theory all day long. The stress should be fine. We should be able to hold. Yeah, let's go. We'll learn basic music theory. Draw it correctly, basically. We got the trait beatboxing, which we got before, so nothing to be excited about. And we got some action. Good, more action. Cutting your nails. You like your nail long, but your teacher and parents tell you to do it anyways. When we're older, stressed out about this? Come on. Local accent. Dad speaks Mandarin, but with an accent from his hometown. You tried to correct him, but he ignores you. 好痛啊 is 好痛哦. Yeah, there's this many accents in China. Even if you're speaking Mandarin, you could have a local accent, or you can even speak a dialect, which would be completely different in terms of pronunciation. School legends? Wait, why are we getting the monster thing? Oh, we can't sleep for a month. Stop stressing us out. We are doing music theory all day. Satisfaction reset again because we did all these good satisfaction things. Mom gave us a request. Wonderful. So life is good. We are on our way for our music career. We see there's so many events because we are starting so many careers, so all the NPC want to talk to us. We'll get through those. There's also a new choice waiting for us, and we'll come back for that as well, as we're going to end our episode here. So come back and we'll continue Nyo's life through elementary years. It's very long. Elementary make up the most of your life if you think about it. 6 years of elementary school, at least in Chinese education. I think in the US it's only 5. And then 3 years of middle school, 3 years of high school, and you're done. So we're going to power through this next time. And until then, bye!